Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Nafi and I'm doing BSc in Computer Science and Engineering in Southeast University. And today I'm gonna present digital marketing and I'm gonna describe digital marketing in detail. And so let's start our today's video. So here are some key points of digital marketing. We're going to talk about the whole presentation. So we will talk about SEO, search engine optimization, and chance of career development. How can we what is the chances of career digital marketing provide us? And we'll talk about social media marketing, Google AdSense setup, and at last website analytics. So our first topic. So before we discuss about digital marketing, we should know about traditional marketing also. Actually, traditional marketing refers offline devices promoting business ideas like business companies, or if you are entrepreneur or if you are owner of a business, we have to promote our products. We have to promote our devices or anything. So traditional marketing refers old school devices which is not connected to internet, and people used to promote their marketing products in TVs, newspapers, or directly email. So traditional marketing is basically that, and we can see in while we are walking on the road, we can see this type of banners, and where we can see some promoting site like many of things products. So this is actually traditional marketing. And when digital marketing comes, then digital marketing actually what where internet actually connects, and digital marketing refers to internet devices like phone. When if right now in digital marketing, people used to promote their products by phone or computer or any internet devices. So in digital marketing, what is digital marketing? The introduction is it's simply using the internet, yes, and digital devices to promote a business. Nowadays, while we are scrolling our phone, we can see so many ads in Facebook, or whether we use any social media like Instagram, LinkedIn, we use many type of ads coming out while we are scrolling our phones. So this is actually digital marketing process where where the entrepreneur or business owner or a page, we can see many Facebook pages where people used to business their online site. So they have to promote their products, and for that they use these kinds of ads, and we can see there are many kinds of ads in our phone. So this is actually digital marketing. And what is the importance of digital marketing? There are some general key things like cost effective, increase sales, targeted marketing, build brand awareness, and so many things. So this is actually general things we can we can be benefited by digital marketing. And we'll talk about some more important things like by digital marketing. Okay, so now we'll talk about SEO. So what is SEO? SEO actually means search engine optimization, which defines and it plays very important role in digital marketing. Search engine optimization actually removes the traffic in website, and it actually refers the ranking factors in Google. Like every day, so many websites need added in Google. Like it's approximately like around 2.5 lakh. And if your website is in the top or in the bottom, you can see by search engine optimization. It actually refers your Google ranking factor, your Google ranking, your website ranking. So in by if I say there are so many search engine in Google, like Google is a search engine, Yoho, Bing, and so many things. So for example, if I say you are looking for a rice cooker, like you search it on Google, and you search it in best rice cooker and if you mention a price like it under 3000 taka, so there will be so many websites shown to you. And there's if I say only about the first 10 website, there is one website which is in the top and the 10th is in the bottom. So how Google defines these things? This actually doing the responsibility is actually for SEO. This is SEO actually define your ranking system in Google, like which website it should be in the top and which website should not be in the top. So if search engine optimization works good, then obviously your website rank is on the high and your popularity will be reachable and your website is relevant to people. So this is a very important thing in digital marketing. And yes, that is all about SEO. So now we'll talk about the chances of career development by digital marketing. Digital marketing also provides us for so many professional job, like we can be uh, social media manager, SEO specialist, and content marketer, email marketer, digital marketing manager, paid advertising specialist. So we can if we are expert in these ways, then we can create our professional life into this. So if we talk about social manager, what is the work, what is the thing of social manager do in, like, manages, so a social media manages brand presence on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and it creates engaging content, handles community interactions, and tracks engagement. Then if we talk about uh, content marketer, what is content marketer, uh, what is the job of content marketer? Content marketer is actually work develops vlogs, videos, articles, and engage or by infographics, and by using this they engage audience, and focuses on the content marketer also focuses on the storytelling, SEO optimization, and building brand authority. So these are the basic things a content marketer usually do. And content marketer, if we become content marketer, yeah, it could be a good professional job for us. Then we can be email marketer. What is email marketer do normally? Okay, so email marketer, what is email marketer is actually responsible for digital marketing. They normally do designs and manages email campaigns, newsletters, promotions, updates, etc., and aims to increase customer retention, natural leads, and drives conversions. And these are the things which email marketer normally do. And we can also become paid advertising specialist. Paid advertising specialist normally runs paid campaigns on Google Ads, Facebook Ads, and etc. Analyzes performance in Facebook Ads, Google Ads, their performance, manages budgets. Actually, budget is also a very important thing. So they manages budgets. They manages budgets and maximizes ROI through targeting. And all after all these things, digital marketing, we can be digital marketing manager, which is the main important role in our professional job. Like a digital marketing manager do everything, combining every profession, like what so content marketer, social media manager, digital marketing manager, everything the digital marketing normally analyzes. Like they oversees all digital marketing strategies and channels, and coordinates teams, set goals, and tracks KPIs, and ensures campaigns align with business objectives. So now we will talk about some ranking factors. So we have already talked a little bit about SEO ranking factors. So now we'll try to elaborate this thing. There are so many ranking factors in digital marketing, and all of these are important equally. So SEO success actually depends on these multiple ranking factors we can see in the screen, like domain factors, page level factors, backlink factors, site level factors, brand signals, Google algorithm rules, offsite web spam factors, on-site web spam factors. These are all the multiple ranking factors which is equally responsible for your SEO ranking factor. So now we'll try to elaborate every ranking factor in different way. Like now we'll try to elaborate domain factors. In domain factors, we will talk about the domain age. Like what is domain age? Okay, so domain age is actually if you create a website and this website age is about 2 to 3 years old, and if you create a new website and launched in recent time, and if the age is about 1 month, then there is a difference between the age, and Google prioritizes the first website which you created already 2 to 3 years ago. So Google actually prioritizes that website because the new launch website, Google Google keep it in observation, and that is called Google Sandbox. So we talk about also that, like if you launch a new website, and that website is a e-commerce website, so and the age of the e-commerce website is we talk about like 1 month, then Google, and the another website which is actually 5 years old website, so Google prioritizes that website because that website is actually become trusted. People already visited this website, and this website is obviously trusted because it is, if it is not, then Google already delete this website so many days ago. So these things actually Google observe, and the new website which you open, so we can see if your website is 0 years 5 months, only 5 months 7 days, so Google keep it in observation, and that is called Google Sandbox. This is Google Sandbox, and Google Sandbox observe it many ways, like how many observe spectators visited your website, how they are doing your website, how what is the feedback of your website. They actually analyzes all this data. So those sandbox normally works in this process, and normally this domain age actually defines these things, like which website is prioritizes more and which is not, which is less prioritized. So this is the thing actually Google works, and the domain age actually plays this role, and this is also very important, domain age. So now we'll talk about keywords in domain name. Obviously, if we want to business in Google and we have to create a website, and that website obviously have a domain name. So in domain name, if we like if we do cricket, if we want to sell cricket bats, then obviously if I add the, if I have a company name like, and it is related to cricket bats, so if I add the cricket bats name in my domain name, then that will be more prioritizes. Google prioritize this domain name more than the others. Like if I give a more example, if I create a refrigerator company, and if I add the refrigerator word in my domain name, then it will be more prioritized in Google this is actually seems more trusted. So this type of domain name is very important because of Google trust these issues, and this will be helpful for my ranking factors. This will be helpful for my um, website, so that my website will be more trusted, and Google prioritizes my website, so that also people will relevant to my website, they will visit my website regularly, and I will be benefited also in that case. So yes, this is keyword in your domain, and this is also a very important factor in domain factors. Okay, so now we'll talk about domain length. So does domain length matter? Obviously domain length matters, because if your domain length is too long, then obviously it will be over complicated for the users, for the audience, and also for search engine. Like if suppose if we use too many long domain name based inverter under 5000 taka, then it will be so long, and Google normally call this as a spam. So you have to try to this is also another example, refrigerator under 5000 taka.com. So this kind of domain name is too long, and this is actually hard for the audience, for the users, and obviously they will not use this type of long domain name, and if your website has this long domain name, then it will be irrelevant and unpopular, and obviously Google also you call this as a spam. So try to use short domain name like refrigerator.bangladesh.com. It is enough for your website, and this short domain name also user friendly domain, and this is just because of this short domain, Google also prioritize your website also. So obviously try to have short domain name in your website. Okay, so now we'll talk about mobile optimization. And mobile optimization is very important nowadays because more than 90% of users comes from mobile, and visit your website comes from mobile. They see in the mobile and then they visit your website. So mobile optimization is very important for that, because of your website optimize, it will be more secure. And like we can see nowadays 90% of more users comes from mobile in your website, and so because of this you should have your mobile optimized. And then if we talk about like a few years ago, Google normally prioritizes how in desktop your website how shows, but nowadays Google more prioritize in your website how it looks like in your phone, in your mobile. So it is very important that your website should be more clear and classier in your phone, in your mobile, how it looks like actually in your mobile. So it is very important for mobile optimization, and these things will be more efficient for your website. And also in this is also a very important key of digital marketing as well. Okay, so now we'll talk about multimedia presence, and multimedia presence is also related to mobile optimization, because of nowadays people normally visit your website, and they normally because of the attraction, obviously they have to attract in your website. So something you should included in your website that attract your audience, that attract the users. So normally nowadays everything is very, if your website doesn't have any attractive things, like um, you can add a picture, you can add a video, and you can add something that will be attractive, then these things will be more attraction for the users, and they will scroll your website for a longer time, and there is no boring things at all. And if you don't have, and if your website don't have any and pictures or images, then your website will be boring obviously, and the users will be feel bored. So if you have to think about this also, but there is another disadvantage. It could be become a disadvantage, because if you include so many big files, so your uploading will be so longer. So don't put any longer videos or any heavy files, so that your uploading speed will be slower, and these type of things. So we have to think about this also. So remind it that multimedia presence is very important, but don't use it properly, so that your website will be looking so attractive, and the users will engage your website more likely. Okay, so now we'll talk about user-friendly layout. Create user-friendly layout is very important for your website. Like if when a visitor visits your website, and if there is no user-friendly layout, if they cannot find what they actually want easily, then it will become a trouble for your website. And you should have a user-friendly layout for the users, and they can engage, they can navigate what they want. For example, if you create a website, you should have a good layout in your website, in the top, where the users can see easily everything. You should have the categories, everything. If you have headphones, shoes, clothes, etc., they have to everything should have a specific category. in a specific line, so that the user navigate easily, the user can find easily. Google always prioritize users, so if your user find easier in your website and they will be happy, then the Google will prioritize your website also. So it is very important to have a user friendly layout. Everything you should have include in your website, what actually want, what actually needed for the users in your website. So everything you should have in your website, you should have include these things. And like a good, if should have add a good search bar, so that the user, if there is a various thing which the user cannot find, they will if there is a search bar, they can easily search the thing and they can find easily what they actually want. So these kind of things, these are the things which is actually included in user friendly layout. And if your website has a good user friendly layout, then it will be very very uh, positive site for your website, and Google also, obviously Google prioritize your website more. So yes, these things is very important also. And moving to the next topic, which is pop-up. Pop-up is also important because of the businessmen, where they business many of things, many tools, etc. So they have to use pop-up because of um, they should have the information of their clients. They have to keep the clients data, so that they can engage in future with their clients. So pop-up is also very important, and we use pop-up in various kinds for lead generation. When a client visit our website, we have to keep their information, and for future communication, this data, the client data is useful for us. So in by this data we can communicate with the client in future, and this is very important. But one thing is very important, which should be reminds in our brain, which is, don't we cannot use that type of pop-up which don't have any close bar. Like, we have to use that type of pop-up which have a close bar, and we cannot use this type of pop-up where the full screen is visible. So use this type of pop-up which has a close bar, and a short which takes a short space in your phone, so that the user can, if they don't want, they can close, and they can easily see. If they want to see, then obviously they can easily see in your phone and the site. So these kind of things also important. Use pop-up in a proper way. So everything has an advantage and disadvantage, so we have to remind these things carefully. And moving to the next topic, which is advertising effectiveness. Okay, so advertising effectiveness is very important, obviously, because if you're while scrolling, obviously people don't want the distracting ads, and distracting ads is very annoying thing. And if you these type of things should not use, because advertising is very important. Because if you have to promote your products, it's right. But if you use distracting ads and there is no skip option after 5 seconds, then obviously this will be annoying thing, and this will impact a negative thing to the users. So obviously uh, we have to use ads, but it should not be distracting, obviously, so that the people, the users, will finding very lightly, easy. So this is also very important. And moving to the next topic, which is page loading speed. Page loading speed is also important, which is these things are totally equally related to each other, because page loading speed is also important. If your page is loading speed is too slow, there is a law which is actually, if your page loading speed is above 3 seconds, so if our page loading speed is above 3 seconds, then it will be very difficult. There is Google in every site like YouTube, Twitter, everywhere Google normally use under 3 second page loading speed. If your page loading speed is cross 3 seconds, then it will be a problem. So obviously you should have page loading speed if in your website which is under which is about 3 seconds. And this page speed you can see here. um, in the section we can see, you can check your page speed in here, page speed insights. Normally people and check up their page loading speed here. Page loading speed insights. Okay, there is the thing, Google page speed insights. So normally check it out from this, from your speed, by page speed insights, and try to create a website which loading speed is between 2 to 3 seconds. So okay, then let's talk about right now YouTube SEO, which is also very important. And if you are a YouTuber, then obviously it is a vital important thing for yourself, because if you should have the knowledge about YouTube SEO. And YouTube SEO, including the topics, by your YouTube video should have the title, a good title, thumbnail, description, a clear description. You should have used some tags in your YouTube video and some keywords. You have to maintain your keywords, like there are primary keywords, secondary keywords, so you have to maintain all these things. So YouTube SEO is also very important, and let's discuss more about YouTube SEO. Like there is YouTube SEO ranking, how your videos ranking go on high, and about all these things. Like first of all, if you talk about the thumbnail, you your YouTube video should have a good thumbnail, attractive thumbnail. It is plays a very important role, because users firstly see this, firstly look in your thumbnail. If your thumbnail is very attractive and luxurious, then people normally are about to open your YouTube video. Then your YouTube video should have a description and text, a good description. Like if you upload a content, your content is specifically is what about, you have to you can add a good description in your in below you in your YouTube video. So it is also helpful for the users. If it is relevant for them or not, they can relate this in by your description. And you can also use some tags also, like the keyword. I have already talked about the keyword. In your YouTube video you should have a primary keyword, secondary keyword, and at last your third keyword, which is also helpful for your video. And your YouTube description, like the content is about what you can explain in your description, so that the users also find very easily that the relevant topic for them or not. These all are the things which is relevant to YouTube SEO. And you can also use hashtags. These hashtags also reach the users. This video will reach the your wanting users. And these are also advantage for your YouTube video. And yes, this is the things which is including the thumbnail, the description and tags, and the keywords. Everything is important for your YouTube SEO. And if you are a YouTuber, then obviously if you maintain this kind of topic and this sequence, then obviously you will there is easier for your growing. And this and that's all for YouTube SEO. Let's move to our new topic, which is fresh content. Whatever content you upload in YouTube, Facebook, or everywhere, Instagram, the content should be fresh. Fresh content is very important, and content freshness is also plays a very important role for your website. And it is a very key important thing also in digital marketing as well as. So let's talk about content freshness more descriptively. Like content freshness, digital marketing fundamentals. In if a search is time sensitive, it's important that it should be fresh and updated. So everything in your content should be up to date, because people normally search for information which is happens in recent time, not like 5 to 6 months ago or 1 year ago. So obviously whatever you include in your website, the information should be up to date, and people can find recent informations. And this is the key major things in your digital marketing, which is content freshness. So in general thing, update your content regularly and check it every day, so that the people can engage with your content easily. And another one is content depth, sorry, content accuracy. Content accuracy is also same um, important thing as well as content freshness. Your content accuracy should be very clear, like and normally this accuracy Google normally find out by Google knowledge graphs. And normally content accuracy responsible for the content which is including, like uh, if you contribute more details and the details is not actually clear, you did not clear the topic properly, then it will not give any positive impact to the users. So normally content accuracy actually means fact check. In generally we can say that whatever you just included, it should be clear and accurate, and the fact should be checked properly. And then we can talk about content depth as well as content depth, which is also same important for content freshness, because content depth, like you search results are very, should be very clear. And covering a subject, if you don't cover the subject regularly, and whole things is not uh, clearly showing in your website, then obviously people open your website then jump into another website, because there is no clear information. You didn't clear the whole information properly. So obviously the content depth is also important. We have to maintain the content depth in your content as well. So these three things is equally important: content freshness, content accuracy, content depth. These three things is equally important for fresh content. So let's moving to our next topic, which is social media optimization. Hey Sami bhai, cue this. Social media optimization is very important, because in social media you are doing digital marketing, and social media right now, social media is the only biggest way to promote your business. So obviously social media optimization is important. And if you want a business social media page and so that they didn't have a picture and they don't have a very variable informations in their page, obviously we are not that much interested to connect it with them, right? So this is a reason, and there are some reason. Because of this we have to optimize our social media in a very good way, and we have to create lead generation as well as, and we have to uh, have a clear information in our website. We have a clear image picture, and we should put various information about our product and about our content in our social media. So these are the things which is are important. And another one is username. Obviously username is very important, because normally people used to see our username in our Facebook page or in our YouTube channel everywhere. So we have to create a good username which should be professional, not unprofessional. Like if you use we can see here, we can, if you use tulip 999 or something like that, obviously that should not look like professional, right? It seems like unprofessional. So we should have a good username, and the same username we should use in our every social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. If you use LinkedIn, then obviously the same username should everywhere. And because for that the users, the audience, people can find us very easily. So these kind of things we should be memorized, and we have to follow these rules as well as. And the another one is consistency. After all of this, obviously in every platform, in every site, we have to maintain consistency. and consistency is the key. Obviously, if we are consistent in our work, regular life, then obviously we will grow one day. And consistency, by maintaining consistency, obviously, nothing will be fall down. And normally, if we for example, daily, every day there are thousands of information, thousands of videos, thousands of content are uploading in social media and in other platforms. So if we are not consistent to our content, then obviously my visitors, my audience, my followers will switch to another site, obviously. So you are not doing yourself or your followers any favors, then obviously it will not be helpful in future. And this is the main key issue, which is consistency. So obviously consistent in your work, and in digital marketing as well, we have to maintain our consistency. So let's moving on to our next topic, and we are now trying to talk about Facebook marketing. We normally, Facebook marketing is very popular nowadays because so many people are improving their business in Facebook. Normally they open a page of their product. It could be clothing product or shoe product or football. It can be sports product, anything. So normally Facebook right now a dominant platform for every social media, where people can business and they can grow their business by online. And this is a very popular chance for the business owners. And normally Facebook, we can see while we are scrolling down, normally in Facebook, normally in the end of the video or at the middle of the video, there is a ad comes from. So these kind of ads also promoting their business, and normally this is also a part of Facebook marketing. So normally, usually we see this type of things in Facebook, and the users are also used to see this kind of ads. And they normally, if anything comes out from their findings, then obviously they click the ad and they visit the website. And if it is needed for them, then they buy and purchase anything. So right now Facebook marketing plays a very important role for the business owners. And for this promotion, the ad is actually very important. And for those ads we need Facebook Ads Manager. Normally, what is the work of Facebook Ads Manager? Facebook Ads Manager, what is the duty of Facebook Ads Manager? We're now talking about, like, for ads we need a Facebook Ads Manager, and it is a tool, it is not a person. A tool for creating, managing and analyzing paid campaigns or on Facebook and also on Instagram. So and it is allows precise audience targeting, budget control and performance tracking. So this is the duty of Facebook Ads Manager. And there is a Facebook Business Manager as well, which centralized platform to manage multiple Facebook pages, ad accounts and assets. And it is also useful for terms and agencies to securely assign roles and permissions, and it also keeps business activities separate from personal profiles as well. So Facebook Ad Business Manager, Facebook Ads Manager, these two are very important in Facebook marketing. So this is all for Facebook marketing. And now we are moving to our next topic, which is Instagram marketing. Instagram is nowadays obviously is one of the most popular social media platform after Facebook. And normally people using Facebook for various kinds of products. We can reach out everything in Facebook. And normally people uses Facebook as a general platform. Normally we can find everything, but normally in Instagram, normally we can see fashionable things. For fashion, Instagram is more popular for fashions. Normally if we find clothes, hats, shoes, sunglasses, and normally this kind of fashionable thing, which is popular in Instagram. And the business owners or entrepreneurs normally using Instagram for fashion. And normally those business actually related to fashion, they are actually normally using Instagram for their marketing. And there is example normally nowadays people are actually attention seek for their clothes. So normally we can, if we are interested for doing a business about clothing, so Instagram is a popular platform for us to online business. So this is a very important thing Instagram for remember. And Instagram also uh, create a new professional job like influencer. If you are a good, if you are popular in social media, then you can be an influencer, where influencers influence their products, companies products. And this is also a marketing strategy in Instagram we can see. But and also there are popular hashtags which is also famous in Instagram. If we normally using Instagram, we can see hashtags for various kinds of posts. So it is also a different thing. We cannot see in Facebook, but we can see in Instagram. So these are the things normally Instagram marketing are using. And this information we can see if we normally have a, if we normally have a good communication skill, then obviously Instagram marketing is very beneficial for us. And then we can talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is also a very powerful social media platform, but LinkedIn normally is for the corporate life. Like if you are a corporate worker, or if you are leading as a corporate life, then obviously LinkedIn is for you. Because normally in LinkedIn, normally there are professional life, normally professional type of things working in here. And normally if you are looking for a job, or if you are looking for worker for your company and you are entrepreneur, then obviously LinkedIn is very impactful for your company or for your business, anything. So LinkedIn normally work for the corporate workers. And it is normally helpful for the business owners or employers. So they are normally using LinkedIn for their works. And yes, this is the thing which separates Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. They are doing their separate things, and they are famous also for their words, for their different ways of words. And then we can see email marketing. And we are not talking about email marketing right now. Nowadays email marketing is also plays a very vital role in digital marketing platform. So email marketing right now is also very popular. And email marketing normally is very popular for one-to-one conversation communication. Normally, if it is actually connect their audiences directly. And normally you can have some personal conversations, some personal communication by email marketing. So these kind of things are also important for also this for these kind of things. Actually email marketing is popular. And normally by email marketing you can have a good relationship with your audience. So this is it for email marketing and all. So let's moving on our next topic, which is Google Ads. So we will try to give you a brief information about Google Ads, which is normally we can see in while we are using Google, there are different kinds of ads coming to our screen. So there is a brief information about Google Ads. Is normally display Google Ads normally online advertising platform. Like Google is a normal online advertising platform. And there are two types of Google Ads. Like one is display ads and another one is video ads. So normally Google display ad appear across Google display network, which includes millions of websites and apps. They are great for brand appearances and remarketing business, or target advertising by interest and demographics. And video ads is normally important for video advertising, or another major component platform like YouTube allow business to run skippable, non-skippable, and bumper ads. So these are some key things of Google Ads, display ads, and video ads. And let's moving on to our next topic, which is website analytics. And this is probably our last topic of our today's presentation. And normally, what is website analytics? Website analytics is what the process of tracking, collecting, analyzing, and reporting web data to understand and optimize that how many visitors are visiting your website, and so, is there any traffic issue, is there any jam in your website, and is there any problem. So this type of all of these things normally are including in website analytics. um, and website analytics, there are some key metrics to track, like traffic. Normally they normally looking for traffic where visitors come from. Search like the which are the search engines, social media, direct or indirect, etc. The users, sessions, bounce rate. Obviously, the percentage of visitors who leave after viewing only one page. So this is a rate of bounce. So they also follow the bounce rate as well as page views and conversion rate. Normally, the percent of visitors who complete desired action, and average session, top pages. These are the key metrics which we can track in website analytics. And what is the importance of digital marketing? Why is it important for digital marketing? Obviously, this will be helpful for the data driven decisions, understand visitors behaviors, and the behaviors who visited your website. It reveals what content is working and what is not, and optimize user experience also, and measure campaign effectiveness, improve ROI, which obviously allocate your budget to the most effective channel. So these are the things is helpful for the users, and this is the importance of digital marketing. Why actually web analytics is important for digital marketing. So this this is all for website analytics. And in conclusion, we can say our today's presentation, we can say that digital marketing is a backbone of modern business growth, undoubtedly. And in day to day, in future, it connects brand with the target audience more effectively and traditional methods. And it is day by day changing, and some more new technology will be invented, and it will be more easier for us and for the users. From SEO to social media, Google Ads, and website analytics, each tool plays a vital role in building visibility and engagement. And if we want to build our career in digital marketing, it also provides our chances for career development. And it also have diverse opportunities in areas like content creation, paid advertising, and analytics, as well as our different as well as in today's digital first world. And mastering these skills is essential for both, obviously, business and professional, non-professional. It will be helpful for our every walks of our life. And if we have these skills, it will not be wasteful for any time in our entire life. It could become a very good asset for us. So obviously, we can say digital marketing nowadays is very popular thing, and well talked topic. And it is also a great, it has also a great future for us, and for students, for business owners, any of them. So yes, we can say at last digital marketing is not just the future, it is the present. So that is all for today, and thank you so much everyone for watching this video and staying with me and with my whole presentation. I hope you like the video, and if there is any mistake which is done by me, please forget for the mistake. And if you guys have any question, then obviously comment down below. I will try to reply my level best. And yes, that's for it. Thank you so much again. I love you everyone.